Why didn't Frodo and Sam take a direct eagle flight to Mordor? They had to catch up on their Hardly Heroes, bitch.
So you're saying Aaron's deaf?
What?
Exactly.
I'm not really listening. So much is just sound is smashing.
Tearing through his ear canals.
This might be why I'm getting headaches every week.
Yeah.
You know, guys, I'm
What?
sorry I'm a little late today, but I've just joined the 21st century.
Oh, you got a rotary phone finally.
No, I finally got my internet back.
Oh.
How long have you been without internet?
Week?
Little
over a
I
week?
thought it was going to be like
Oh, my
7 months.
God.
Oh, God,
Because
no.
then I was going to be like, how have you been watching shit?
No, I've been having to watch Game of Thrones on my fucking phone. It's
One
been
episode.
horrible.
One
Two
episode.
episodes.
Two
so.
Oh,
episodes.
man.
It's tough.
So it's been horrible.
First
and-
world problems.
Right.
Exactly. But the best part is I got some Comcast.
Yeah.
Tried to hook it up at my house. Didn't work. And they're like, oh, we're going to have to send a technician.
Well,
So my ass called out to one of our best listeners.
yeah.
Big shout out to Goat.
Bum, bum, bum.
Goat rolled over to the house. He's like, hey, man, I know it's Thursday. I'm going to try to jam. We'll get you all set up. And I was like, hey, man, why don't you just come with me? Surprise guest on the show tonight.
Oh, is
wow.
he here?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
he didn't come.
he
The
had a
main
baby.
reason
I was
why.
He
like,
had a baby
I was
to
like,
take care
Brandon
of.
looks really pale today. Like,
main-
super
yeah, I
pale.
know, right?
Cut your hair.
Yeah.
The main reason why I didn't want to show up is because I think he's going to be turning.
What do you mean?
I think
Turning-
Curtis Corona has gotten
Oh,
to him.
really?
I was like, what's going on? And he was like,
He's getting back on that one, huh?
I was like, what's going on? Like, you haven't heard you? And I was like, is Curtis Corona kind of swaying you? He's like, I think I might have to join.
It's
and
all
I'm
right.
like, are you telling me you're going to turn on Aaron?
That's okay.
You're his one
My one
fan.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
happens.
And he's just like, I've been struggling. I've been battling lately. So I'm
Oh.
like, Aaron's going to be crushed if you.
I saw he commented on your new shoes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
These
nice.
are. I got 2 pairs of new shoes,
Then-
and I found out they're like the exact same shoe, but one are Vans. These are Vans,
Yeah.
and the other ones are Nikes. Literally the same color, and the Nike swoosh is like just the
Instead of this Van
the
stripe.
same exact shoe. And I didn't even realize until I got home. I'm like, oh, cool.
Don't worry. I have like 20 of the same jackets.
It's literally the same one.
Right. Every time I buy
yeah.
a new jacket, Robin's like, you already have that jacket.
Yo, no, I
I
don't.
know, but I don't have this jacket.
Exactly. It's not that one. It's this one.
Yeah.
It's a little bit softer on the inside.
A little tighter on the shoulders.
Yeah, so he came over, fixed my internet. It was
Good.
awesome.
Awesome.
He was talking about the show, and he really wants to come back.
That doesn't sound like a villain to me. That's
Well-
all I'm saying. Somebody who
Yeah, that's-
goes and helps people when they're in time of need.
Oh well,
You know,
he likes me. I just don't know about you guys.
Why us?
I don't know.
Why? How hard are you sucking that dick?
Hey,
Whoa.
I'm not saying. I'm just awesome. What can I say? It's too much.
Oh my goodness.
So no,
Maybe I should come put him to work here
Yeah,
at my house, and then
exactly.
you'll like me too.
exactly. He's-
Brandon, I've got some jobs for you around the house. You know, you can come around, clean up the front yard a little.
Oh.
We could be best friends.
exactly. He doesn't like
Is
spiders.
is that what?
That's a perfect thing
I
between
hate
you
spiders.
two. He hates spiders. He was working on the side
I
of my
hate
house,
spiders.
and there was spider webs.
Ooh,
And he grabbed his
no.
drill, and he just
No.
started shooting them, and they all wrapped up
Yeah.
like
Wait.
in his drill, and then he just wiped it. And I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty smart."
that
light-
works.
I light
does
them on
work.
fire.
Yeah. Oh, that's even better. But
They pop.
I didn't want him lighting the side of my house on fire.
Whatever. You got to do what you got to do.
No, okay, so you can't be a villain of 2 people out of the show. We are a united front. So if you are a villain of
Yeah.
one of us, you are a villain of all of us.
Well, then nobody. Then we are gonna have a lot of villains because nobody likes me.
Oh,
that's-
that's okay.
Okay,
Hey.
fine.
We'll go down swinging.
I didn't know we were on a united front. Now I know.
Buddy wants to be friendly with everybody.
I
That's what
am.
happens.
I'm very friendly. I'm
Except
a
for-
friendly guy.
Because he wants somebody to come over and hook up his internet for him.
Do his lawn with him.
I would have had to been without internet till Tuesday. That would have been 2 weeks.
I would have had to been like that too, but you know.
Didn't
Hey.
you used to put Galvatron to work too in the backyard?
Hey, it is
Used to
not
do
my
your-
fault that
Man.
people want to help.
Oh,
all right,
man.
I help back. I am
How
emotional.
do you get
support.
these people to do all this work for you?
I am the nicest person imaginable.
What do you do that's so nice?
What do you mean?
I just want to know.
I'm friends with you. I'm super nice.
I don't remember.
Where's this niceness? I've never.
I
heard
have
of it.
helped you move the fucking pool table. I have helped.
Yeah, because you wanted to play on it so
there
fucking
it
bad.
Nothing
That's
wrong
why.
with that.
I-
I have helped out a lot.
I'm sorry.
What
I
else
am
have
having
I-
this fucking eye thing right now.
Oh, twitchy, little
It's-
twitchy.
No, I have something underneath my lid, and I think it's just a scratch, but it's been fucking bothering me. So if my eye looks a little like lazy,
little funky.
just don't worry about it. I was thinking about wearing a eye patch.
Buddy, he's got stroke face. He's a little stroke. I can tell the joke because I had strokes when I was a kid. He's a little strokey.
He's stroking.
He's
A
clear.
little strokey. Sorry, I have to preface every
Yeah.
joke with a just in case you didn't know. Sorry, everybody's so sensitive about jokes nowadays.
It
Like
is true.
I can't tell anything. You
Can
know.
make a penis joke.
Well, I'm a woman and I don't have a fucking penis, so why would you fucking
Hashtag
tell
dick
it?
mark.
Dick mark.
The dick mark.
Speaking of dick marks, did you know roosters don't have penises?
Welcome to the Hardly Heroes Podcast.
High above the city, they shine in my spotlight. Commissioner on the rooftop, double H in the night sky. For the sidekicks we fight, for the right crosses we throw. For the ninjas we injure, revenge on our foes. From crime alleys to radioactive insects, genetic mutations. Weapon X rejects our infinite Ursa in crisis. Our wars are civil but secret. Here come Buddy, Manny, and Aaron, blaring through your speakers. Yeah, Hardly Heroes. It's clobbering time.
Welcome to Hardly Heroes. I'm your host, Buddy.
I'm Manny.
And I'm Aaron.
Episode 67.
67 right up there in invisible ink.
Yep, there you go.
In clear ink.
Clear.
You just seem so antsy to
Oh
talk
my
about
God.
something. So
I
let's just
am
get into
very
it.
steamed up, as I like to say.
We've got a top 5 today that we're going to try to get into,
Yeah.
but I want to hear what you
This,
got to say.
I need to really push it out because
Oh,
I
like a
have
poop?
been holding this in for about 6 hours.
You should go take a shit because it's really bad for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
or you need
shit.
to pee because you could get prostate
was-
cancer from that.
I was just thinking about farting.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Not
We
here.
don't allow farting in the studio.
Nope.
I haven't farted
No
in
farting,
like
no burping.
No, I know.
almost a year. Okay.
No looking at me weird.
Oh.
Even
Unless
though you have
something
that
stuck-
lazy eye?
No, I can look at you guys weird. You can't look at me weird.
Oh man, he's looking at both of us weird now.
Yeah, so I have something that I'm going to show both of you.
Okay.
It is for you guys, but I want your honest opinion.
So don't lie.
No
Okay.
holding back.
Ooh, I'm ready.
Fine.
Not one iota.
I'm ready.
It wants you to tell me
do
what
it.
an iota
All right,
is.
Do it.
Do it. It's not a tumor.
Iota.
Let's see. Sterling's got something in a box.
What's in the box?
It's a 6-inch catalog mailer.
So, I'm going to hand one to each of you,
A box?
Oh shit.
and I want to see what you guys
Do
think.
not put your penis in my hand again.
Oh, I am
please.
definitely putting my penis in your guys'
Oh,
hand.
about fucking time.
Oh wow.
Oh shit, look at that.
I was just thinking that I need to start wearing
So
hats
they
again.
are
I'll
Hardly
flex of it,
Heroes hats.
Wow.
I like it. I like it.
I like
Aaron?
it too. This is fancy.
Can I? Okay, you asked for my honest
I
opinion.
want honest opinions
honest,
here.
honest. Why did we leave the white in there? Because you
Boom.
couldn't see it.
Thank you.
You couldn't see the logo.
So I wanted. All right. So Aaron, what's your first reaction?
The white too.
You don't like it.
It doesn't look like our logo.
Thank you. What would you fix?
The white.
Just take the white out,
Probably.
Aaron.
Make it
this,
black.
fucking math class?
Make
Come
the
on.
white black.
Okay, perfect.
Or even
don't-
make all the blue, everything black, and just have the
so,
letters.
Just to tell everybody, we have a Hardly Heroes hat that
Yes. It's embroidered. It's
yeah.
got an embroidered logo on it.
I will
Yeah.
be putting it up after the show. But just to give a big shout out and thank you to Letty. Letty went out of her
Oh.
way to get these hats made
Aw.
for us.
Well, look at that.
She's quickly becoming a super sidekick.
Yes. Now, what we need to talk about is she had kind of wanted to do this behind our backs to kind of surprise us, was going to do this stuff. So I get a call from her, and she's like, the hats are here. And I'm
Oh,
like,
shit.
what's wrong? She's like, come see them. And I open it up, and I feel really bad. I'm like, these look like shit.
Oh.
And she's like, I'm so glad you said that because I am very upset. They look like shit. First of all, I don't like the white. Second of all, the logo is way too small.
I was
Yes.
gonna say it could be a little bigger.
So
but-
what I found out was where the tip of that edge is of the splash
Yeah.
to the bottom is as far high and they
Yeah.
can go. So I think what we're
How
going to do for the
wide?
second round,
How
you
wide?
can go wider.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So what I think we're going to do for the second round is just do Hardly Heroes with no splash.
Right.
And just make them in red.
Well, yeah, it's just like, or even just red or white, like the shirts.
What about the shirt logo? That's got.
Well,
the
I don't
smaller
know
splash?
because see the splash is in it, but then that point.
But I brought those way more in
so
for that specific.
I wonder
reason.
if people even care that we're talking about this right now.
Nope, they don't.
Okay, so
No,
these
but-
are ours now, though, right?
Yeah, they're ours.
All right.
Okay, but no, we appreciate it though. It's
Oh, I
awesome.
definitely
I'm glad to
appreciate
see
it, but I felt
You
bad.
gotta
She
start
was
somewhere.
very upset of what happened. So
Well, no, it's awesome.
I told her I was like, I want to talk about him
on
on
my
the
hat.
show, and
yeah, look at that.
so telling all our listeners here pretty soon we're gonna start selling hats.
woo!
So that will be our new thing that
I've
we
got
shall
my
be
hat on.
selling.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing mine.
Why? Because your hair is so fancy, you don't put a hat
You
on.
just got a haircut.
Oh my god.
I did just get a haircut.
Me too.
I know. I'm so glad you shaved. God, it was so bad. He looked like a homeless man begging for change.
It was great, wasn't it?
And it was,
was.
his pictures on Instagram were hilarious.
What, the shaving
The shaving
pictures?
ones.
Yes. So, yeah, I
Two-step
just wanted to
process.
show you guys those
Oh, man.
live over the show.
Well, that's cool. We do appreciate that Letty went out of her way to do this. So that's cool.
Definitely. She was
I
just
was-
sad.
You asked me for my hat size a long time ago, and I was like, "This motherfucker's never gonna get whatever he's gonna do." I was like, "What happened?" It was like I was just thinking to myself, "It's like you never
Well,
got
me
what
and-
you were supposed to do."
Me and
So-
Letty were talking. We're like, this is why you have to include Cyclops in when you make something that you're designing.
How did you? What logo did you use? Or
The one from the Dropbox.
but it's either all black or
No.
a transparent back.
Yeah, well, the transparent back where they messed up is they just took that. And I'm like, no, I don't want the white. And even that was Letty's main thing. She's like, I don't want the white in the logo.
Yeah.
And you couldn't see that from the picture. We thought that was going to get dropped. But even if, it's still too small.
So
Yeah,
I
and
just,
that's the problem with the logo is that I understand that the splash is way too big, and it's caused problems before. That's kind of why we went in the direction of the more compact logo that you see on the t-shirts.
yeah. So I think we should. I know, buddies, but I like the hats. We all like the hats. Yes, there are some problems, but they're good. I like having hats. So Buddy has to put it on so we can all take a picture with it.
Oh,
I-
definitely.
we'll do it at
I'm
the end of
still
the
going to
show.
rock mine.
No,
but-
today.
Yeah.
But you just said you wouldn't put it on. Because
Right
you-
now,
at the
because I got my
moment.
headphones on.
I had headphones on too, and I took them off.
I know, but it messes with my ears.
Your ass? Your
My
arse?
arse.
Your arse?
Look at Manny.
Oh.
Put it on top
Oh.
of my head.
So
How about
the
that?
only cool part that I was telling Letty is I was like, if you have one of these hats, it's OG because she's the only one that has one.
Yeah,
There's
that
is true.
4.
Yeah.
So just
yeah,
telling
in,
you
in about
guys.
10 years when we're like extremely popular and all that shit.
Oh my gosh.
These are going to be going
And
for like
she's
$1
the
million.
only listener that has a mug.
Yes.
Oh, really?
I gave
She's
her a
got
mug.
a bunch of exclusives.
I gave her the
Wow.
mug. Yeah, she talks about not being our favorite and
She's
not
got
calling
it.
her out.
Come
She's
on.
got stuff that other people don't have.
Exactly. So just telling you guys, we will have Hardly Heroes hats for sale here. So hit me up.
Yay. Can
Flex.
you do the yay?
Flex fit?
Do you have
Oh,
do you have a yay there? Oh, it's not even on.
I'm not even,
Never
like,
mind.
set up. Like,
He's
what's
not even
wrong with me?
buddy. What's going on? I'm glad you weren't on time.
Losing my
I know, right?
I'm not Cyclops today, that's for sure.
No.
Yay.
Thank you.
See, there it is.
But from now on, I don't talk to Manny as Manny anymore in the message board. I just call him Cyclops.
what message board?
Our text message.
Text message.
Oh, I was like, what do you? Did you guys join a new message board I didn't know
the
about?
electronic conversation. Hello.
I'm sorry.
Harumph.
Sorry, you're right.
All right.
I didn't know if you guys were on like some special forum.
Guess what? Today is National. I don't know because I didn't look it up.
But he wanted to say it so that it made you feel like he was
Yeah,
cutting you
like I
off.
wanted him to be like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
moment.
baby boomers recognition. Recognition?
No. Recognition?
Recognition. I don't know why I put an A
Remember
there.
when his brain is trying to compute something, he stutters it a little bit.
Wait, this is what it sounded like inside his head. But this is what came out.
Number 2 pencil day, National Black Cat Appreciation Day, and National I Love My Feet Day.
And National Regifting
okay.
Day.
No,
'Cause
that's
remember that it was
was
happening
yesterday.
like every other
yeah,
week.
it was like the week before Christmas
Yeah.
and the week after Christmas. It was weird.
It's got 2 days.
Yeah.
So now we can get into the meat and potatoes
All
of the
right,
show, but I
let's-
really wanted to show you guys those live over the show.
Do we have meat and potatoes?
I wish.
Well, why do you
Like
keep
how-
teasing me with it?
I love how Manny looked at
He
you.
just
and was
knows.
Like,
He just
you
knows.
gonna nod
man.
it or what?
There you go. All right.
All
I'll
right.
feed you.
Is that all we
baby
got?
bird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Show's over. No.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am done.
I got a
Harumph.
couple of things on the list.
Yeah.
One thing that stood out this week was Samuel L. Jackson talking about his part in Avengers.
What part?
Or lack thereof. He's saying that he hasn't been called for Avengers.
4 because they started filming.
Yeah, 3 is done.
Yeah,
pretty
4
much.
has started filming.
4 just started, but they would get the call by now. He would.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the
Yeah.
thing. The contracts and blah blah blah.
He's
Yeah.
got to be pissed.
Okay, so he hasn't been in a movie since 2015, Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
So he hasn't been in a Marvel movie since then, because it was Winter Soldier when he got shot. And,
Yeah.
yeah. What else do we have? Yes.
They should bring Coulson back. Take him out of the TV show and put him back in the movies.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't do that.
I liked Coulson in
Yeah.
the movies.
He's even more upset, not Coulson, but Samuel L. Jackson, about not being in Black Panther, the
Oh,
only
yeah.
black Marvel movie out there so far.
But his part in Captain America 2 was awesome.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, and he's going to be in Captain Marvel's movie.
Yeah.
With two eyes. Yeah, there you go.
That's going to be funny.
This is his quote about Black Panther.
These motherfuckers. Oh, because
These
it said-
motherfucking snakes on a plane.
I
No,
wish
wrong movie.
I wish I can do a good Samuel L. Jackson.
I know,
would
I can't.
totally read this, but I can't. I'm not even going to try.
Don't do it.
How are you going to make a black Marvel movie
He's
and
trying.
not let Nick Fury show up in it? That is the quote.
Well, I guess they found out how they just do it. They just you're not in it.
Yeah.
That's how they
I
do.
wonder if his price is too high.
There's no way.
No, I think they're going to spread them out. You know, okay, I had a question at the end of this little segment, but I can say it now, is that I honestly thought he would show up and that maybe he was going to be the person. There's going to be people that are going to die in this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are we all in agreement of this?
Well, I
What,
thought,
in Avengers?
yeah.
well,
Oh, yeah.
See, I was hoping my theory, because the comics, spoiler alert, Hawkeye dies because Thanos is like, you know what? I'm just gonna kill 1/3 of the people on the universe, and all of a sudden Hawkeye's just sitting in like a kitchen with Captain America, and he just dies like that.
Yeah.
But they're like bringing out a lot of concept art for like Hawkeye's new suit, and it's all like crazy and cool. So I'm like, okay.
And they made you think that he was going to die in Age of Ultron, and he didn't.
Yeah, good point.
So I don't think they're going to do that again.
That would just be such a cool thing. Just like,
Yeah.
I hope they do that where Thanos just kills hella people in the universe. But I think that would be too quick for an Avenger to die.
Yeah.
No.
You know what I mean? It would be awesome.
That'd be a great way
That's
to
what they
kind of
should
reboot
do.
everything. Not that they need to, but they're going to have to switch out these actors real soon.
Yeah,
A lot of these.
They need to pull like a Flashpoint or something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that'd be
You
cool.
know, because
we
that's
were going to say that for later, but.
That's literally what they did. Okay.
No, he's signed for a 9-picture deal, and he's only in 7 right now.
Ooh.
He's only been in 7. Captain Marvel will be 8.
Okay.
So he's got one more in the docket.
Yeah, they're going to phase 4 or phase 3 or whatever they're doing.
You don't think that maybe they'll call him up at the last minute of 4, 8,
They could
Avengers.
just a cameo maybe.
and maybe they'll kill him off?
But that'll be done. Then he'll be out.
Or
so
he'll
who's going to die? Who do you guys think is going to die?
well
In Avengers?
Yeah.
Cap.
You think they're going to kill him off?
Yes.
It's about time.
And what, Rhodey's going to take over or
Rhodey
Bucky?
or Bucky, yeah.
Bucky.
I think
because that's
Bucky.
the comics. Like Bucky would be the next Captain America.
The guy that plays Bucky,
Sebastian Stan.
Sebastian Stan, he seems like he's all for this. Like
Oh, yeah.
he's like not ready to quit anytime soon. So I could see him doing that.
But I've heard different things about like Robert Downey Jr. about how like at first he's like, nope, after Infinity War, that's my last thing, and now he's like, well, I kind of like it still.
Yeah, he kinda
so
likes that money.
We just you don't
Yeah, I
know.
was about to say money. The fool's
like,
making dumb money.
I feel like it's been like what 9 years, 10 years since Iron Man. I feel like he's only done that one
it's
movie.
been way more than 10 years.
No,
it's
it's 10.
09,
Yeah.
08.
Yeah, it's 08.
So it's
It
going
was
to be
08.
10.
Oh, okay.
Because he did like it was called The Judge or The Jury or something. It was where he had to he was a lawyer and he had to help his dad. He was
Oh,
his
I
dad.
saw that. That
Great
was
movie.
yeah, I saw
But
that movie. He
I
had
feel like
to-
that's the only movie he's been in the last 10 years other than
forgot
a
about
Marvel
that movie.
Really good movie. Him and Robert Duvall.
Yeah, The Judge.
The Judge.
The Judge.
Yeah, I knew
Yeah.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough movie to watch. Actually, his dad is sick. Robert
Yeah.
Duvall is sick. He's got
his dad
cancer.
Is it
hates
Robert
him.
Duvall? I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
it is him, and he has to take care of him. And yeah, it's pretty.
Him
It's
and
pretty
his
rough
dad
movie.
don't see eye to eye.
And he might have killed somebody.
Yeah, you know.
It's a thing. It happens to every family.
Yeah. So, okay. Next thing I got on the list is I saw on IGN.com they had a really they had a great article about Flashpoint and kind of bringing people up to speed. So I thought maybe we would be able to do that for our listeners here on the podcast. You are a very big Flash.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So
Only got a tattoo on his forearm.
that's it. $20 right there. $20 for that.
$20.
Yeah.
How old were you when you got that?
I was. How old am I now? 31. I was 28.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was on
wasn't that long
Friday.
ago.
Every Friday the 13th, at least the ones in Sacramento, you can get a tattoo for $13 or $31 at any tattoo shop. Granted, I had to put my name in at 11 o'clock in the morning, and I got my tattoo at 12:30 at night because the line of people who wanted it was so long.
Wow.
Yeah, but I got it.
I
$20.
didn't know that. If I knew that, I would probably have a
Pretty
bunch
good.
of tattoos.
Oh
too.
my god. Well, like the year I did it, there was four Friday the 13th, and the next year there was only one. So you just kind of But so have you've seen the movie, right, buddy?
Yeah, Flashpoint.
And you've seen the Flashpoint movie, right?
I've seen the animated movie. Yes.
Have you read the comic?
No.
See, so I read the comic a long time ago. So I'm rereading it now. I'm about halfway through it. It's pretty similar beat for beat for the movie.
I looked through the graphic novel you brought with you, and there's a few scenes that are a little different, but overall it's kind of the same story.
Yeah, and sorry, keep
No,
going.
no, go ahead.
So when Flashpoint came out, they wanted to change everything with the comic, more for the comic, in that Flashpoint started the New 52.
Yes.
In the comics, it was a whole series. Everything changed for the everything changed for the big characters, and I mean, I guess for everybody. And it started this thing. Yeah, the New 52. It started in September 2011, and they restarted everybody's main lines, and they started from issue 1 again. And I mean, and they're saying, like, basically DC came out after Flashpoint and said, yeah, no, whatever you think of Flash before, he's literally one of the most powerful characters because he can time travel and do this and that and all these other things that he's never been able to do before.
Right.
And that's what Flashpoint did.
So to give our listeners a little bit of a background of the actual plot, the storyline, Flash wakes up in an alternate universe, right?
Yeah.
So, and everything in this universe, this is the list of everything that's different in the universe, okay?
And I bet you're missing a few things too.
Oh, I
There's
probably
a lot.
am. There is a huge war going on between Atlantis and Themyscira.
Themyscira. So Aquaman and Wonder Woman
are battling it out on Earth, destroying everything.
They're battling they're in England battling.
Oh, okay.
That's where
Bruce Wayne died instead of his parents, and Bruce's father, Thomas Wayne, becomes a more brutal, violent Batman
with red eyes.
with
red
guns.
eyes. And
yeah, he kills people.
Yeah, he's got guns
and
he
he's got
murders
the
people.
80 shoulder pads.
And he's got a big ass head, man. His head is huge.
And the 5 o'clock shadow.
Yes.
Yep.
He keeps
Yeah.
that. I like that. That's my
That's
type of
dope.
Batman.
Yeah,
Martha Wayne goes mad and becomes the Joker.
Spoiler alert, by the
which
way.
was
Yeah.
awesome. I thought that was
I didn't.
a cool
Yeah, when I
way.
first, because I think I saw it first, and when I first saw that, I was like, "What the fuck?"
I
Like,
thought that was so
it was,
cool.
yeah,
cool.
it was a cool way to twist it. Yeah,
Barry Allen doesn't have his powers, and his mother is alive.
yeah.
Yeah.
It-
So in the comic, his father was framed, or did he kill him?
No, he was framed.
He was
was
framed.
framed
Okay.
by a speedster called Eobard Thawne.
Thawne,
The Reverse
He's-
Flash.
Yeah, he's also in this
Right.
Storyline, right? Yeah.
Yes, he's
Okay.
the yellow guy. He's the yellow Flash.
The yellow.
This is the yellow.
Yeah, he's the yellow
So this is my favorite part. Superman, for his entire life, has been kept in a room
Without
where,
sun.
Yeah, where he is thin, weak, and brittle.
He looks like a 15-year-old boy that's
Yeah.
never eaten, and like he looks like what's Batman? He looks like, what's his name? The
Tim
old
Burton?
Batman. No, the other Batman.
Adam West?
No, the just happened, not fucking
Christopher
Christian
Nolan?
Bale?
Christian Bale. He looks like Christian Bale in The Machinist.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
that's awful. Ooh. An apple a day.
Yeah, because Superman crashed in New York, right?
Well, in Metropolis, yeah.
Metropolis.
Yeah, because he
or right
crashed in
outside
the
of-
city or something.
Well,
like
even that. That's
Smallville.
what, yeah. Superman gets his like the only reason he's powerful like that is because of the sun.
that. No, I know, but he
Yeah.
crashed instead of being
Oh,
somewhere in the farm.
right,
he
right.
crashed in a city.
Yes.
Oh,
so
yes.
everybody knew about
And
it,
then the
and
government took
yeah,
him.
the government took him. Where in the regular comics, he's out in a farm,
Yeah.
so nobody finds out about him.
Right.
Exactly.
Sorry, I wasn't going.
was
I forgot about that part, actually. Hal Jordan never inherits the Green Lantern ring.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Cyborg is the ultimate hero in this.
Yeah.
This,
He's like the
timeline.
super Boy Scout, like just trying to make everything better. It works for the government. I think I can't remember his exact role for the government, but he's like Minister of Defense or something because that's all they fucking need is him.
Right.
Because so
Did I miss anything? That's the end of my list of differences.
yeah, those are the main things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Barry Allen with the mom thing, it was kind of cool, and then it kind of goes away because there's such a bigger plot going on. But there's
Right.
there's little beats that they show that they're just trying to like, oh, okay, this is this and this and this and this.
Which one? What's your favorite part of this?
Of this, probably the Thomas Wayne. I think.
I think that is really cool, but the battle between Aquaman and Wonder Woman
pretty good.
is
that's cool too. Yeah,
badass.
definitely.
Because pretty much it starts because Aquaman sleeps with Wonder Woman and Aquaman's wife flips out and then doesn't Wonder Woman kill her?
I don't remember. Is that what
It's something
happens?
like that. Yeah.
And I think
I'm gonna
he-
watch the movie again this weekend.
And I think he kills her, and then it starts a war, and it is badass. Just to see this, this army that, Aquaman has,
Oh, yeah.
and then, Wonder Woman and all her badass women are just
Yeah.
like fucking shit up.
So the original 5-issue miniseries was written in 2011.
Yep.
And that spawned a lot of tie-in comics.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like what you said at the beginning, it made a huge impact on the entire DC universe, and it sparked the New 52.
and it was the New 52 ran up until Flashpoint, the new one, the new not the Rebirth happened.
Okay.
The new Rebirth happened, and now everybody's different. Everybody's like before Rebirth, Flash became like Flash was more of a what was first in the comics, Rebirth or Flashpoint?
I
can't remember.
I'm not positive.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not- I
anyway,
don't know.
but yeah, so they just restarted everybody like.
No, because it went Flashpoint, New 52.
No, I think it was Rebirth, Flashpoint, New 52.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how I think that, because I think I'm almost positive now the first Rebirth, which was just Flash Rebirth, was in 2007, and then this Flashpoint was in 2011.
But didn't Rebirth just start?
The new Rebirth, there was a first
okay,
Rebirth that was
okay.
just Flash. This Rebirth, like before Green Lantern wasn't Hal Jordan, and then Rebirth happened like a year ago, and now he's back to being Hal Jordan. They're bringing back a lot of the original people.
I thought they're keeping all versions. Don't they have like all versions that have appeared
Oh,
in this?
Yes. Yeah,
It's-
because
I don't know.
because
I'm
Wally
not-
West is there, and they have a ginger Wally West and a black kid Wally
Yeah,
West.
see, they're keeping. It's like all these worlds came together, kind of like the Marvel's Ultimates storylines. They all came together.
I
as
just like
one.
that DC can actually still make comics because Marvel is still like just like not doing good, and like they tried to do this like this revamping of everybody last year, and nobody liked it, and they didn't sell any comics.
Well,
Yeah,
because I thought they were
it's-
going to do the comics that matched up with the movies. That's what they were talking
Well, like
about
Thor-
doing.
because Thor in Marvel's Thor became a woman, and
Oh, yeah.
Iron Man became a
Black woman.
15-year-old black girl, which is fine. It's just like they changed so much, and I think they were trying too hard, and now they're they're revamping it again. They're coming out with Marvel's coming out with a new series. Can't remember what it's called, but it's supposed to be great. But DC's been doing awesome.
I
since,
just
like,
finished the first issue of Batman Rebirth.
How was it?
It was freaking awesome. I'm so excited. It's pretty much. Do you guys want me to?
Sure, go ahead.
Go ahead.
It's a plane that's gonna go crash in Gotham, and Batman goes to save it, and he's like, "Call
What does
the
he do to
Justice
save it?
League."
Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
what does
okay.
Batman do to save a plane?
Well, that's what he's like. Call the Justice League. I need help.
As they
and,
do.
They're like, nobody's answering. They're all busy. And he's like, well, what the fuck?
Sorry,
like,
I got to do laundry right now.
Got their
and
phones
so
off.
a plane, he's crashing it, and he has like the Batwing motors kind of helping him stabilize it, and it's going into the water.
Oh.
And he's like, you're gonna die. And he's like, okay. And it's
Alrighty.
just going into the water.
Who said he's gonna die?
Alfred?
Yeah, Alfred's
Oh,
just
okay,
like,
alright.
how the water and the impact, he's like, you're not going to survive. And he's like, do you think if my parents were alive, they would be proud? And he was like, yeah. And then it's just about to hit the water, and that was the end of issue 1.
Oh
How
shit!
fucking dark is that?
That's what I'm saying. But he's even talking to Alfred like, do you think they'd be proud of me and everything I've done? And he was like, of course, and I'm proud of you.
That's the big thing is I got a second issue of
So I'm
there's
excited
a
to read.
Flash Rebirth. I think it's like 28 or 27 where I haven't read Rebirth yet, the new Rebirth, but like all I know is the end of this comic. You fucking see Batman, Flash in the middle of them, and then his dad in the Flashpoint.
Yes, I read that.
It's crazy.
So they were saying that later
Thomas
on,
Wayne,
later on in the storyline, that they explained that Dr. Manhattan
Right.
was behind some of this.
Yeah, because in the first issue, they have Rebirth, DC Universe Rebirth, which is everybody kind of, and at the very end of the first one, you see the little Watchman coin, the bloody
okay.
Watchman
Yeah.
pin or whatever, and you're
Yeah,
like, oh,
the
what the fuck?
smiley
And you see,
face.
I think you see Dr. Manhattan just sitting there on the moon,
That's bad.
just chilling, and you're like, oh, great. But yeah, he's supposed to be the big bad or whatever in this one,
And that allowed Bruce Wayne to see Thomas Wayne again.
right? Oh,
Because they were all
Yeah,
kind of
it's
meshed
good.
together.
oh my gosh, I
it's
love
good.
it. But yeah,
So, yeah.
That they've touched on the Flashpoint. They did the Flashpoint storyline in the TV show, correct?
yeah, but they did it how they could do it. Like they can't have Batman, they can't have Superman, they can't have Wonder Woman, they can't have Aquaman, they can't have any of those characters in the show.
Okay, I
They
guess.
just can't.
Yeah.
DC, they're like they did the Flash because they weren't doing the Flash, so they were able to get away with it. They've teased a few things. They're like, oh, I heard something in Gotham, and they've teased names, but they've never said
They don't
it.
Say
But
they can't say Batman in those.
no,
That's
they've
just so
never said
weird.
it.
That is weird that they can't just
see,
mention
because
Another
by
thing that
name.
DC's doing
But
wrong.
it's because they're saying, well, this is the multiverse, and this is just another version of Earth where those characters.
Okay, so there's an actual explanation for
There
all this.
is a
Okay,
multiverse.
I'm totally down with that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If there's some weird fucking explanation,
Right.
but it's just like we just can't say his name. Yeah. The man who we do not speak of.
But even in Gotham, they're like, oh, okay. Oh, you guys don't want just the villains and fucking whatever. Police officer Gordon, like that little kid that plays Bruce Wayne, he's legit becoming Batman. Like I'm almost positive he's gonna put on a suit by the end of the series.
Is he that? How old is he?
He
at this
must
point?
only be like 13.
What, I don't understand. How is he going to put on it?
But he looks like from the start of it, he was like this little 6-year-old, and now he's like he was like Carl in The Walking Dead. He got this big ass growth spurt, and
it's like Walter in Lost.
right,
Yeah.
oh,
It's like,
Oh,
where'd this
yeah.
kid come from? Where'd this man come
Yeah, I was
from?
about to say. He's like a man after one season.
Are you Walter's father?
Yeah.
No, I'm Walter.
He's like, my son's out there. You mean that grown man?
hey Locke, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. You want a cigarette?
Where's the dog? All right. So both Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Lauren Cohan
Cohen.
will reprise their roles as Thomas Wayne and Martha Wayne.
Yes,
I'm looking
please.
forward to that.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
love
Oh
the
yeah.
actors.
Oh yeah. Eh?
Don't you know?
Don't you? Oh, hockey hosers. Can't you just see Jeffrey Dean Morgan as just like this fucking big ass, just mean, Wayne, the dad? Like he looks like it.
Yeah.
From
yeah.
the movie. Like in here, he does a little bit. In the comic, his head isn't as bulky as the movie.
I just asked Jeffrey Dean Morgan to not give me another comedian. Be
Yeah.
a
Be
completely
something
different
else.
character.
Because yes, there is a little similarity, but it's not at all the
No.
same character.
No.
It's nothing like it.
I don't want him to be like that character at all.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a great comedian.
He was.
but, so this is kind of an opportunity for them to hit the reset button.
Exactly.
Because as we were speaking before the podcast,
I don't remember.
You heard on another podcast that the Affleck brother, Casey.
Yeah, that's what he's called at home. Hey, the other Affleck brother.
Affleck,
What,
Ben's
Mom?
brother, where are you? Get over here and
So
wash these fucking dishes.
buddy. So like last month, he was on a podcast or a radio show.
Who?
Casey Affleck,
Casey
Ben's
Affleck,
brother,
Ben Affleck's brother.
Oh, okay.
Manchester by the Sea guy.
Yeah.
Ocean's 11.
12 and
Isn't he
13.
on all those?
Was he in there? Yeah,
Is he?
can't remember now.
I don't know.
Anyways,
Whatever.
Can you look and see if Casey Affleck was in Ocean's 11, 12, or 13? Look, if he's going to be here, I figure I might as well put him to work. There. I think you just heard him.
Definitely.
That was the first time you heard him.
That's the first time you've heard Logan actually on the show besides the intro.
Goodwill Hunting.
Oh, even better. That sounded kind of good. It sounded like a speaker over like some sort of a intercom.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he was on
Like he's watching us from a glass window from behind.
Goodwill Hunting. So Casey Affleck was on a
We're
radio
an
show.
experiment.
Just keep talking, guys. It's okay.
We're like Superman. We're not allowed to see the sun.
Casey Affleck was on a radio show, and he was basically like, "Look, Ben loves loves playing Batman, but he's done. Like in I'm paraphrasing, but he basically was like he's done after Justice League.
Do you think
It's so weird.
You think he shouldn't have said that?
He shouldn't have. But I believe it. And now and I just told him like today both his rep and Ben Affleck's rep was like, no, we're staying in it as long as they'll have us. And
He
I'm
doesn't
like, no
wanna
way.
do it,
There's
man.
no fucking way.
He doesn't wanna
He
do
is
it.
going to be out once this movie's released.
What do you think they do from there?
They're gonna
Flashpoint. They're gonna-
Flashpoint is it.
When everything reverts back, we've got all new actors, everybody.
Yeah.
Hopefully Gal Gadot comes back.
That's my thing.
I'm sorry. So not everything changes, but there are little things like, like the way they did it, because it's the same in the movie, but it's in the show. There's a character named Diggle on Arrow. On Arrow, before Flashpoint, he had a daughter, and after Flashpoint, he had a son.
Okay.
And it's the same thing, but like little changes here and there. And I bet you it'll just be like, oh, hey, this is Dick Grayson.
But the studios are going to take this opportunity to use that to be like, oh, he looks different now.
Yes.
Yeah, but I want to still keep Gal Gadot. I want to keep Jason Momoa.
Of course.
If you don't know if he's going to do, what if he just shits on that role?
I hope not. He is such a badass.
Yeah, you were right. By the way, I just. Oh, did you look it up?
I didn't, not before I said it.
So
but
yeah. Anyways.
That's what we have, the fact checker.
Yeah.
Fact checker, you guys are wrong, bitches. Yeah, so that's all I got for that.
Who would you want to play Batman?
Oh.
An
Oh,
unknown
that's-
or somebody?
No, definitely an unknown.
Casey Affleck.
I already knew. Yeah.
My name's
He's like,
Bruce Wayne. I'm from Boston. Let's go park the car in the harbor. What? No. Because he's from Boston.
I don't know why, but
Yeah,
that
he's-
made me think of Mark Wahlberg being like, "I want to be Batman." Hey guys, I think I found the Batcave.
I think I'm Batman. I think I'm Batman.
Is there any Transformers around here? Oh, whoops, sorry, wrong movie.
Wrong franchise.
All right, we were gonna do a top 5. We are gonna do a top 5
We
of.
are gonna do
I
it.
kind of put this on you guys really late yesterday. I was
so late.
this whole week I was like, I don't have fucking anything,
Oh,
and I started to be like, these motherfuckers never give me any ideas. I got to sit here and think about it all myself. And then I was like, well, why don't we do a top 5? I was like, is it too?
Nah,
Am I
we're good.
giving you enough time to do it? And I just thought I'd send it over to you guys.
Way to
You
go,
guys didn't
man.
say no. I left it out. I was
true.
like, do you guys mind doing a top 5?
I can always do it. I love top 5, so I'll do if you want to do one every week, I'll do one every week. I don't fucking care.
I feel like I don't like it until I start it, and then I'm
There
like,
you go.
yes, this is fun. Okay, so we are doing top 5 weirdest movies.
Before you hit the little soundboard, can I have a pen?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so sorry. How you doing, buddy?
Good. I'm just kind of browsing over my top 5.
You're perusing?
perusing.
Oh, so do you have a top 5?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, good.
Who's gonna go first?
I'll go first.
There you go.
All right,
Definitely.
okay.
I'm not as
Top 5!
Oh my God!
I promise you that won't be loud on the recording.
I know.
It's just in our
No,
earphones.
it's just in our
Woo!
earphones.
I don't know why. It's just so much louder in our earphones.
So
Are we having any honorable mentions?
hell no.
No.
1, 2,
You guys
3,
suck.
4,
I
5.
have so many.
6. I have one.
Oh, we kind of discussed. All right.
Did we discuss?
What did we discuss?
I was gonna give you a movie, right?
You were gonna give me one?
To ground
Yeah.
control.
Oh, was it?
I'm stepping
remember what it
through
was.
your door.
Does it start
in
with
the
a U?
most
Yes.
peculiar way.
Is that it?
I guess.
You can keep going.
Okay. I have an honor.
Number 5.
All right, there
thank
you
you.
go. What's
Number
Honorable mention.
No honorable mentions.
Oh, okay.
All right.
James and the
Say,
Giant
all right.
Peach. my
Ooh, that's a
honorable mention.
great one.
Just fucked up.
Mine, I feel if I had a little more time, this would be a lot easier list.
Yeah.
But I feel I crammed.
Oh yeah.
So I'm saying sorry because a couple of them I'm very hardcore, but these bottom ones are. My first one is Burn After Reading.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
For the sheer fact that I watched it and when it was over, I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
I didn't understand it. Everybody was so weird.
Brad Pitt. Spoiler alert.
Oh.
Brad Pitt dies in it.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't
It is
remember.
just a funky, weird ass movie.
I don't really remember the story too much, but I do kind of remember. Well, it's a Coen Brothers movie.
Yes.
Coen
Yeah.
Brothers movie. And so they always have that little oddness to their movies.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
So
I had a hard time watching Hail Caesar. I was just like,
Still haven't watched it.
I wouldn't even watch it. I was like, nah, I'm good. It looks too weird.
Wasn't the new Han Solo in Hail Caesar? Whatever his
yes.
name is.
Yeah. Aaron Wright.
Alden Ehrenreich.
Alden Ehrenreich.
There it is.
Yeah.
Aaron Aldenreich. Same thing.
I feel bad saying that name.
I'm sorry.
So that's my number
Difficult
5.
to say. Okay. My number 5 is a movie that I didn't really want to talk about, but we're talking about the weirdest fucking movies, so I better just talk about this one.
Sure.
The movie is called House of Yes. It's from 1997, and it's a woman who thinks she's Jackie Kennedy, goes into a murderous rage, and has an extreme obsession with her brother.
What
When I talk
the
about an
fuck?
obsession with her brother, there might be a sex scene in here.
Oh, okay. I can dig it.
It
So you're
stars-
telling me there's incest?
So you're
There's a
telling
bit of
me it's
incest.
nothing
I know
that we're not used to from
we're-
Game of Thrones.
I was gonna say we're all numb to it now.
Wow, I'm very
But in
excited to talk
'97,
about one of mine.
Robin showed me this movie, and I was like,
Bless you.
What the fuck are we watching?" It starred Parker Posey, Josh Hamilton, Tori Spelling, and Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh,
Wow.
And
FPJ.
I've only watched that movie once, and I think that's all I need to watch it. That's it.
It sounds very interesting.
Unless you're into incest porn, then
Well-
this is right up your alley.
Hey man, a little Jamie and Cersei action. It's not bad.
Get you.
She's a fine woman.
Beautiful
Oh,
blonde,
before
beautiful
her
blonde
hair
babies.
got cut,
Either way.
I'm not a big fan of Cersei.
Really?
Yeah, just
her hair now, or
and no, just her in general.
yeah, but in the beginning of the show, you thought she
Lena
was hot.
Headey at all?
She kind of bothers me. I liked her more before when I saw her in
The Purge?
300.
Oh.
When she was in 300.
Oh yeah,
That's when I was like, okay.
can
But then
dig it.
after that, she just got kind of annoying.
So, because I didn't put James and the Giant Peach on mine, my number 5
Yes.
is from 1940.
what the shit?
You went way back.
Fantasia. Disney's Fantasia.
Oh my God.
That movie is a little.
It's
that-
weird.
it
It's like a
is
fucking
weird.
acid trip.
That was disappointing when as a child, I sat
Yeah.
down to
No,
watch that
it's-
thinking I was going to watch a movie, like a cartoon movie, and it was this
It's so good.
musical.
And I watched. I think the last time I watched it was like 3 years ago, and it's really. I think I watched the original, not the 2000 one, the updated one. But it's really good, and I
haven't
do
seen that
like
one.
the parts where the conductor stops and talks about the pieces that they're about to play. And,
Well, as an older
Sure.
human being, I can appreciate it more, but
but
not as a child. I was like,
no,
what the
I know.
fuck is
But
this?
just the animations of Mickey controlling the fucking brooms, and they're getting the buckets of water because he's making it flood, and he's just going like this, and his hands are going up, and the waves are crashing, and it's just crazy.
It is weird.
When you're a kid and you see those things, it's like, what am I watching?
like, how can he control this?
And that was made in 1940. Like, and I know all he does is put on the cool little blue Mickey
that's where
hat with the
people are
stars.
taking the most psychedelics.
Right.
oh
Just
well,
all
that's
fucked up on shit.
that was like
legal.
I'm sorry to go off on a tangent, but I watched Willy Wonka the other day. I missed the
original?
the weird, intricate people they would get
Oh,
to
yeah.
play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's like, let's do, how much percentage of chocolate bars you open. He was like, how many did you open? He's like, 2. He's like, 2? He's like, I can't do 2%, or, I can't tell you what
Oh, man.
just 2 is out of 100%. And I thought that was funny.
That's
like,
funny.
aren't you a math teacher?
Funny. Yeah, no, I actually had that on my list to do, but I didn't do it. I didn't put it in my top 5 for Willy Wonka. So,
Yeah, that's
but yeah, that was my number 5.
All right.
Number 4. Yeah.
my number 4 is from 2000.
Oh,
And this movie is so weird, but I'm obsessed with it. And I just watched it not that long ago. Best in Show.
okay. What is this?
You've never seen that.
You've never seen Best in Show?
No.
It's hilarious.
It's about a dog.
show, yeah.
It's a dog show, but it's all these people that are obsessed with their dogs, and just
It's the culture of the dog show, basically.
exactly.
Jane
Oh,
Lynch.
man.
That's who I remember for sure. Jane Lynch is in it.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of other comedians, but I can't remember.
Yeah,
off the
there's
top
a
of my head.
bunch of different people in it. But what was really so funny about this movie is seeing these people that are obsessed about their dogs, and they're going way over the top. But then you really think about it, and you're like, no, there is probably people like this.
Yo, yeah.
Like, there's people that took their dog to counseling.
yeah. Oh,
They're
Yeah.
like, our dog's just been acting different ever since it saw us having sex.
hey, man.
Don't they have a slight, a bit of a like The Office fake mockumentary, or
Yeah,
like kind of
exactly.
feel like they're talking to the cameras a lot.
Yeah.
Parker Posey's in this movie as well.
Yeah, and what's funny is seeing how each person resembles their dog. Like there's a guy that has like a hound dog, and he totally looks like him and talks, like.
Oh man, that's funny.
But it was just a weird, off the wall movie, but I think is so funny.
It's a funny movie.
Yeah.
I like that
and
movie
it's
a lot.
just you never see something like that made again. So
okay, I can dig it.
that was my number 4.
All right. My number 4
Is-
is from 1990, movie called Witches. It
You
stars
son of a bitch.
What?
That is a great,
Great. I was like, I thought we
great-
discussed these lists. I
great
didn't have.
pick.
Oh man.
It stars Angelica Houston, and it's a boy stumbles onto a witch convention and gets turned into a mouse.
Oh.
He's a mouse the entire time.
so it's
the
Stuart
entire
Little.
movie.
But it's live action. Yeah, the entire movie, and it's kind of cool because towards the end of the movie, spoiler alert,
Okay.
he thinks he's gonna stay a mouse forever. So they build like little buildings and stuff for him out of like Legos and toys and shit, and it's pretty fucking cool.
Remember, he lives with his grandma.
Yeah, his grandma.
He's like, Grandma. And he sounds like super funny, but he has like a chubby friend.
Oh, that he turns into a mouse too.
Yeah, his name's like, I want to say Chuck, but it's not
I feel like
Chuck.
it started with a G.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But they're in this hotel, and it is super funny because they get turned into a mouse, and they're like convulsing, and he's just like,
So weird. Oh, what about when the witches lose all their human clothing to be like look like true witches? They look like shit,
Gross.
and they do these weird.
And
like,
it's all makeup. It is just a great, weird movie, and I'm obsessed. I used to watch this
What
so
is it
much
called?
when I was
Witches?
a kid.
Witches.
All right. I'm writing down a whole bunch of movies.
Oh man, it's so good. I
That's what
remember
was-
watching that as a kid.
This
That was
is
a
what
great pick.
Was good about this top 5 is like I looked up lists of like weird movies, and like there are so many movies I'm like I want to watch that. Like
Yeah.
most of them I'm like okay I'm gonna watch this and I'm gonna watch this because a lot of these I haven't seen or they're foreign films.
I know. I just wish I had my movie collection up because that would be easier to pick from to see.
Speaking of turning into mice, did I ever bring it up in the show the original story of Stuart Little?
no.
I guess on the original story of Stuart Little. So in this one, like Stuart Little just is their kid. Like he gets adopted or something, but he's a mouse that can talk, and he's Hugh Laurie, Dr. House's little mouse son, and that was it. Like he's adopted, and they don't really go into it or something like that. In the original story, I don't know how, but the mom literally gives birth to a mouse that can talk. So
That sounds like a
and I'm just
deformation.
trying to think of like the logistics. Did she have sex with a mouse, or did she get inseminated with mouse sperm?
Was the mouse as big as a human?
No, it
or
was a little mouse.
Did she just like throw him up in there and said, "Hey, do your business. Come
No,
out when you're
and that's
done."
the thing is I don't understand. But the original story is the mom of Stuart of the kid of the Jerry Maguire kid.
Yeah.
The mom literally gives birth to a baby mouse in the original story. It's
When
the
you say
weirdest
original
thing.
story, is it like a book?
Yeah, it was a book. It was a book.
That is weird.
Oh my god. Anyway, sorry.
Shit, that is weird.
So what are we number 4?
So my number 4 was Witches.
All right. My number 4, we all like, and I guess because we all talked about this, I talked to you and I talked to you about it. So I didn't pick Donnie Darko.
Right.
Manny didn't pick
didn't.
Donnie Darko, and you didn't pick Donnie Darko.
No.
So mine is a movie from the same writer-director as Donnie Darko called Southland Tales.
Ooh, that sounds familiar. I don't think I've ever seen
It
that one
had
though.
Justin Timberlake, The Rock,
What?
Sarah Michelle Gellar, and it's if you think about how weird Donnie Darko is, about 1,000 times weirder.
What the fuck?
So there's another guy I can't remember.
There's another guy.
There's a lot of people in it, but there's 2 of. Go down the list of the cast members of the white guys.
Curtis Armstrong. Let me see who else.
Yeah, but there's 2 of the same person, and
I don't see
okay, yeah.
anybody
So
standing
Sean
out.
William Scott.
Oh, okay. He's in it.
Yeah.
Where is? I don't see his name on here, but
Yeah, and
believe you.
there's 2 of him. One of them time traveled, and there's
What is
these
this called
weird
again?
I know, this is-
Southland Tales, and there's these 2
Oh.
weird converging realities, and it's so I can't even
What the
describe it.
fuck?
It's so fucking weird, and there's a lot of actors that were in Donnie Darko that are in this. So The Rock's in it. Sarah Michelle Gellar.
is that Amy Poehler?
No, that's
No.
not. No. I know. I know who
Amy
you're.
Poehler.
What?
Yeah, Wood Harris and Amy Poehler in Southland Tales.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize. Okay.
Didn't even realize.
Yeah, so that's your number 4.
I literally can't even describe it. It's so fucking weird, and it's just strange. And
I'm
out
actually
there.
surprised I've never
And
seen
The
it.
Rock plays a cop, and there's
Oh,
I
John
can't-
Lovitz.
John Lovitz is in it. Yeah. A lot of people from Mad TV.
Mandy Moore.
Mandy Moore. Yeah, it's good stuff.
She looks,
Hashtag,
she looks better with a little bit of weight on her.
Whatever the show is she is in now
Yeah.
Who knows?
with Peter Petrelli.
Number 3.
There it is.
So my number 3 is from 1989. Wouldn't it be complete if it wasn't weird to have Howie Mandel and Fred Savage
Yes.
in this list?
I know what this is.
Because this movie is fucking really weird. From 1989, Little Monsters.
Okay.
Do you guys remember this movie?
Oh, yeah.
Not at all.
I used to watch the shit out of this movie.
Think of, as a kid, how creepy this is. So pretty much what it is when you go to bed or when the sun starts to come up or go down, you can go underneath a bed. These monsters can roam freely.
It's like a passage door opens underneath your bed when the sun goes down.
Yeah, and so they can, it pretty much as a kid, all the stuff that you would get blamed for that you said you didn't
Because
do.
of them.
Because of them. But what is weird is he catches one, but it's a grown adult.
Yeah.
Which is Howie Mandel. And he's
In
like,
a bunch of makeup.
yeah, a bunch of makeup. He's got weird horns.
He's blue.
Yeah, he wears his leather jacket, but he helps them like do all this mean things to these kids. But it's just weird, this whole land that they have
So they become like
underneath.
friends, right? Like buddies.
Yeah, and they're going underneath. He's pretty much helping him like be mean to all the bullies at school.
Okay.
But it's just weird that it's this grown adult like monster
Thing, yeah.
acting like a 10-year-old boy and he's
Holy-
like best friends with him.
So this is Howie Mandel.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's a
What
blue
the-
monster.
That I mean,
Well, the thing that stood out to me that stands out to me now from the movie is I remembered how they were when they went under the bed. They went into the monster's world, right?
Yeah.
And in that world, all beds were connected. So towards the end of the movie, when they're running from the bad
Yes.
guy,
hashtag Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. They end up. Yeah, it is kind of the same. They
It
stole
is
yeah.
almost the same thing.
They end
Yeah,
up
yeah.
in like on a beach in Mexico or something,
What?
and he has to call his mom from a phone booth and say, "You have to pick me up in Mexico."
Because
She's
if
like,
he
"What
got
the fuck?"
stuck there overnight,
Yeah.
then he would have to be in there forever. He could never leave again.
Right. So he
Okay.
keeps going. He's trying to beat the sun
Yeah.
to the next.
It was
next
so
bed.
freaking weird. And it's like him and a couple friends. This is a weird movie, but
All right.
it had to make it on the list. I mean, it's got Howie Mandel.
Well,
in
of
it.
course.
My number 3.
AGT.
Yeah. My number 3, a movie from 1995 with Keanu Reeves, Johnny Mnemonic. Have you guys ever seen this one?
Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah.
No,
It is.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
It's kind of like a futuristic movie. He's a data courier who is
Sure.
literally holding important data in his head. They have like hard drives, and he must deliver it before the Yakuza kill him, basically.
Makes sense.
So he can't get this out of his head until he like gets to his destination. But I think it's like it's eating away at his head as well as at his mind.
Okay.
From what I can remember.
Yeah.
And all these people are chasing after him. Somebody's home. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And it's Keanu Reeves,
Thought that
Dolph
was-
Lundgren, and Ice-T.
I thought that was the cats.
Ice-T's in it?
Ice-T is in it, yeah.
Huh.
It actually
I like lemonade
makes
better.
me... Have you ever seen Tank Girl?
No.
Ice-T's in it as well. I think he's a kangaroo in that movie.
What the
But it feels
fuck?
very similar, his characters. Yeah.
A kangaroo.
I was going to say Tank Girl, but I have not seen that movie in a long time, so I couldn't really talk about it.
That's okay.
My number 3 is Johnny Mnemonic.
Okay. My number 3, I think I've talked about it on the show before. Came out in 2007. It's called Teeth.
Oh, I've heard of this one. Yeah, I've
seen
never seen it.
parts of it.
This girl, she's younger, looks like 17-ish, and she's a virgin, and she doesn't have sex and all this stuff, and she's waiting for marriage, and her vagina is literally like has teeth, and one of the openings, like one of the main scenes,
That's like
is,
my worst nightmare.
right? One of the main scenes
yeah.
is a guy tries to rape her, and then literally gets his dick bit off from the teeth in her vagina.
Does she spit or swallow?
The vagina? I think it spits. I'm pretty
I thought
sure.
it swallows.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember.
It eats penises.
I think, and then what do they call it? Vagina dentata.
Yeah.
That's what they
It's
call
a
it in the
penis
movie.
eater.
And yeah, it's the weirdest premise ever because this girl just, and I think she gets raped like 3 times in the movie, and each time these guys' dicks get bit off by her vagina.
What the fuck?
Right, and it's weird. It's so strange.
Was it directed by a woman?
Probably.
Yeah, I guess.
There it
Is
is.
that no?
That's not a woman.
Michelle.
Michelle, not.
Michelle.
Yeah.
It's got the kid. Didn't you watch Nip Tuck?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that creepy ass.
The
kid.
weird looking kid.
The
The
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he did. He looked
totally
like
looked like
Michael
Michael
Jackson.
Jackson.
Yeah, that show. Oh, yeah. And then the girl from X-Men, right?
Is she in it?
Jean Grey, isn't she Jean Grey?
No. Oh, Nip Tuck.
Yeah, from Nip Tuck is in.
In this as well? Teeth?
No. I'm
she's-
talking about Nip Tuck
I'm
now. Sorry.
like, what?
Femke Jensen.
Yeah,
Jensen.
and she plays a
Femke.
It's oh my god that show. But yeah, so Teeth it's really good. I recommend everybody watch it, but it's fucked up. Like it's weird.
I have tough time watching
I know.
rape movies.
I know.
It's
Yeah,
like,
no. That was
I can't.
like Last Door on or Last House on the Left. There's a rape scene in there. I got uncomfortable and I was like, I don't want to watch this.
The girl with the dragon tattoo. That was
Never
I
seen
that was
didn't
pretty
see
rough.
that one either.
Are we ready for the next one?
Sure.
Number 2.
So this is deep cuts for me.
Okay.
Back in the day, a friend of mine and Aaron's, Nikki,
Oh yeah.
I was not feeling good or something. We were really good friends at the time, and we went and rented a movie. And I don't know why, but we just grabbed it and just was like, "Oh, let's
Just-
give it a
okay,
whirl."
this one.
Does it look creepy? But it
My
was,
Little Pony.
Yeah, exactly. From 1997,
My Little Pony.
called Bleeders.
Oh my god.
And what is weird about this
No.
movie, it's about a man that travels to this island with his girlfriend to search his relatives. And he gets a little more than he bargains for. He comes to find out that his relatives are incest. They've been like fucking each other.
Sure.
And they have tunnels.
Where did he go? To Alabama?
Yeah, exactly. And they have tunnels underneath the city and they grave rob.
I love you
and
all our Alabama listeners.
rip these people out from their graves right when they die and drink their blood.
What?
And then they start like using them as like hosts to like
That's fucking weird.
put kids in and shit, and they like
What
end
the
up
fuck?
banging each other and all. It is
Okay.
fucking weird. It's got like a 3 on Rotten Tomatoes. Like it's the lowest
that's awesome.
score, but it is awesome movie.
Bleeders.
Yeah, and me and Nikki, every birthday we posted on each other's wall, and we're like, "Hey, we got to watch it again together."
Oh, I saw that. It was like a couple weeks ago for her birthday, right?
Yeah, and we always talk about it, but we remember watching it and we were like, "This is horrible. We need to turn it off." But
But
we
you
couldn't.
never did, yeah.
No.
Before we go on, that reminded me, and it reminded me of a movie that I wish I would have on mine, but I'm going to mention right now. It's called May, M-A-Y, and it's about a girl who goes crazy and cuts body parts off random people, and then makes a person out of these body parts from people she killed, and sews the body parts together, and finally she gets ahead, and the end of the movie ends with her laying on the ground with this thing that she built and holding its hand, and then the hand grabs her, and it's the
What?
if anybody hasn't seen May, you should see May. It's like 2002 or 2003. It's weird,
So you did have an honorable mention.
I guess. There you go.
All right. Oh, whose turn is it?
Número dos,
Oh, my
andale.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay, my number 2 is a movie from 1985 called The Explorers.
Like
I think-
Dora the Explorer?
Actually, I think it's just called Explorers. It's directed by Joe Dante, who also did Gremlins and movies.
Well, I
at that
love
time.
Gremlins.
It stars Ethan Hawke, River Phoenix, and Amanda Peterson.
Oh, the good Phoenix. The dead one.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He's
Fuck
still,
you, Joaquin.
He's still dead?
Yeah, he's still dead.
Okay, yeah. These kids find a busted tilt-a-whirl.
What? Okay.
They build a spaceship using this tilt-a-whirl, and they take it up to space, and they meet aliens.
Hold on. How did they
Yes.
make it?
Don't ask these questions.
There's like,
Blah, blah,
it's
blah.
in the 80s.
They have a flux capacitor.
It's in the 80s, so you just put some screen with a lot of
Yeah,
numbers
so what-
going up
what
and down.
happens
And
a lot of
is-
lights flashing.
They
and then,
do
like,
dot,
yeah.
dot, dot, reasons, dot, dot, dot. That's
Yeah.
why.
It sounds like this.
Oh.
Oh, we're flying.
Yay.
Yeah. So,
And
I
then
really
there's There's got to be like a music montage of them building it.
There might be.
We
yeah.
built this
They
city.
used an old TV, a trash can. Yeah, it was like
Little
nothing.
spit and glue.
I never actually saw any engines or mechanical parts.
Antennas from
But,
boom boxes.
Ethan Hawke's character is constantly having this dream of him flying this thing over this like Tron-like grid. It's really weird. And
I just watched Tron.
He starts to put all his dreams into this machine with River Phoenix,
As you do.
and they build this thing and they get it up. It takes them a while to get it up in the air, and they finally get it up in the air. It's like this technology where they've created like a bubble around the hole, and it lifts it. And
Okay.
it's,
yeah, because of,
I used to love it.
reasons.
Yeah,
That's how it does. That's how it works.
explanations. Who needs them?
So what was that, number 2?
That was my number 2.
All right, my number 2, 2013, Scarlett Johansson.
We fought for this one. I let him have it though.
It's a movie called Under the Skin.
Yes.
Okay, this
Dude, where are all these movies I've never seen?
probably one of the weirdest movies I've ever seen in my life. It's slow. There's not a lot of dialogue.
No.
There's not much. There's just like you'll go 5 minutes with her in a van with a dude just driving in like Europe. They're just driving, and you find out that she's luring these guys to have sex with her.
She's an alien,
She's an alien.
and she's luring these people. She's seducing them with sex. But
Yeah.
when they get there, she basically just sucks them dry of all their nutrients
and their life force. And
every time you see her naked,
Yeah.
a lot in this movie.
Sure.
Every time they go into her apartment, everything starts to turn black.
Yeah.
And the same creepy ass fucking music comes on, and she'll do
weirdest.
different things like she'll slowly start backing up until the person in front of her kind of starts to.
And the floor is
disappear into
water.
black.
Yeah, the floor is water always, and they just disappear.
They like sink into it.
If you're up for a weird ass time and you
and
like
seeing ScarJo naked,
and you like Scarly Joe,
Yeah.
watch the movie. It's slow and it's a little boring, but it's weird.
I thought it was interesting.
It is.
It's
It's very artsy. It's not boring.
Yeah,
it's
it's
very artsy.
So a little bit behind the movie was okay. So she's an alien and she's seducing all these people, but she ends up finding out that she starts to care for him. So she's looking for that person that actually cares back, is not just looking to fuck her.
Yeah.
But a lot of the scenes where she's approaching people were straight up legit improv.
Really?
With people not knowing what. Yeah. So she's approaching these people like, hey, what are you guys doing tonight? All this, and these guys are in the car. Like, nothing, you guys want to hang out and trying to basically, trying to have sex with her. And like a lot of these scenes were like legitimate scenes that they filmed with her undercover, overseas or something. So it was interesting. I forgot where it takes place. It's like in
I want to
Scotland. Or
Yeah,
something.
you should watch it. It's really cool.
it's crazy.
But it is weird. It's very strange.
I almost thought about buying it. I don't have it. I almost thought about buying it.
I don't think it's on Netflix or anything. It used to be. It
No,
was
I think
on
I
Netflix.
rented it.
Yeah, but what is it? Yeah, 2013. So it came out a little bit ago, but it's good.
That's it. Yeah, that's
And
a
very
good one.
weird. Very weird.
Good pick.
Buddy.
Number 1.
All right.
Yep.
My number 1 is from 19. Oh, well, you got to be kidding me.
Come on.
From 1985.
Wow, you were -1.
The
Watch out, Manny.
Yeah. The weirdest movie I think I have ever seen in my life.
Babes in Toyland. Oh, I should have picked Babes in Toyland. Sorry, I'm
I
sorry.
don't even know what that is.
You reminded me of another movie too that I should find.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
Mine is Return to Oz.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
That movie is so fucking weird.
It's weird, and it's a sequel to
It's
Wizard
a
of Oz. Oh.
sequel to Wizard of Oz. They have the Wheelers, which are these guys that their hands and feet are wheels, and they're just like rolling around.
Yeah.
The main guy that helps her is a pumpkin head.
Sure.
And then there's like almost like a Tin Man, but he's like
Clock. He's what's his name? TikTok.
TikTok. And then they have like a moose head.
Attached to a bed.
Yeah, attached to a sled.
Yes,
Then
a
they have
sled
the
bed.
lady that,
Sled bed.
like the villain, she can like change her heads, and she has all these different heads. That
The
she
hallway full of heads just on both
so
sides.
she was like Arya.
Yeah, and they have like all just these weird characters that, it's one of the weirdest movies, and it's supposed to be a kids movie.
It feels a lot like a Tim Burton movie.
Oh,
honestly.
definitely.
Return to Oz.
Return to Oz.
Return to Oz.
Oh, man.
My brother stole it from me because
hookers.
it's my niece's favorite movie.
Wow.
And she's 6.
It stars what's her name from The Craft, the main. She's also
yeah.
in what's the football movie with Adam
Varsity
Sandler?
not Little Nicky.
Waterboy.
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 I can't think of who that is, but I know exactly. Can't think of her name.
There's TikTok.
Yeah.
He was awesome.
It was a cool.
I think I've seen that.
And then they end up reuniting with all the original characters from the original Wizard of Oz, and they're all like they've got a extreme update on all.
like their lion.
The lion is on all fours.
Yeah.
But it's all
they have
practical
like the
effects.
Tin Man.
Yeah. Yeah. The Tin Man looks dope.
Yeah, it's all practical. It's so weird, and like the Yellow Brick Road is all messed up.
That's funny. They made a TV movie in 1964 called Return to Oz as well, and it was a sequel to The Wizard of Oz.
Well, these are books. Maybe they're
There's
just
the
making-
Wheelers.
Yeah. Yes. Wizard of Oz's books, and I've wanted to read them, but it's tough.
They're creepy, dude. This whole movie is just super creepy.
Books are hard.
They are tough.
A lot of reading.
I started quote unquote because look, here's the thing. Before we go on, I can't read it. I just can't do
You're
it.
giving up?
I am. I'm going to go back.
scary?
I'm going to keep the book, obviously. But no, it's not scary. That's the point. It's like it feels dated. Like the book feels very dated, and it's like
Don't watch the '90s miniseries.
that's what I'm saying.
What?
Tough.
I love the 90s.
Oh my god,
miniseries.
that was awful. It was bad. Besides Tim Curry being
It's-
absolutely amazing.
The book, I'm going to read it, but I have to get over like my hangups on the dated feeling of it. Like, but I started reading, quote unquote. I've started listening to Game of Thrones book 1.
Oh, okay.
And it's really good. Like,
Cool.
and yeah, so I would recommend it
On what? Audible?
on Audible. Yeah, it's hard to get over the.
Oh
the,
my god, I can't wait for it to come out.
The
The new movie.
Yeah, the narrator's voice is like super British.
Oh, what? Game of Thrones.
The audiobook.
Yeah, I've listened to
It's
1
good.
and 2.
I'm listening to 1, and it's surprising.
You
how,
liked it too?
Oh shit, yeah, because they go way more into the dire wolves.
it's-
Okay, so Robin and I, we were on a road trip, and we were looking for something to listen to on the road trip.
World War Z is one of the best audiobooks I've ever listened to.
So we started. I think we got like a free trial. We downloaded one of the
you
Game
get
of
one
Thrones,
free books.
and I felt like the
voice
voices.
is-
Was it good?
I don't like him.
Okay, all right. That's what I was gonna say. I was like,
it-
it seemed kind of corny.
It is.
I don't
Yeah.
mind
But
it.
I like him reading, just reading.
I might be
don't-
able to get past it, but at first I was just like, this seems
Well,
weak.
that's the thing is I logged in again because I did the free trial and I got book 1 and I listened to about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm like, I can't handle this guy. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
And like, just read it. Just read the fucking book. But I'm listening again and I'm like 27 chapters in and it's,
Yeah.
I got no.
It was really good.
It is really good. But it is weird to hear like, oh, every character is younger. Like John is 13, Rob is
Wow.
14, Danny is 12
Holy shit.
or something.
Well,
like
and it's cool. They go into Danny's backstory
Yeah.
of why
It's-
she is so close to her brother and why
yeah.
she feels that way about him. It was really
But
crazy.
so far in the book, it's like beat for beat exactly the show, except they can go into detail about people's thoughts
Dude,
and everything.
when they
Yeah.
talk about the direwolves, I'm like, God, why couldn't we have done this in the show?
I can't believe how little they did with the dire wolves in the show. Like they just didn't do enough with those.
Well, and there's
characters.
just parts where like they show like the direwolves just like instincts, like going crazy on people, like because they can feel, that John's uncomfortable, or they can feel, know, so and so's uncomfortable, and they sense that, and they just jump on it. Oh, it's so badass.
Sorry, I took us off on a tangent
Yeah,
there.
we're
But
way
who,
off.
who's next?
I think I'm next. You already did number
Yeah,
one.
I
right?
did my number one.
Okay, my number one is a movie I enjoyed a lot as a child with my sister. Actually,
A lot.
This is one of our favorite movies to watch together. In 1993, movie's called Freaked.
Okay. Writing that one down.
Buddy and I watched it not too
Oh,
long ago.
yeah, it
Last
was-
couple of years, I was like, you have to watch this movie.
So weird.
We sat down and watched it. So the plot is it's a vain actor. His best friend and an activist end up at a mutant freak farm run by a weird scientist. What? Now, all the freaks at this at this. It's kind of like a freak show,
Sure.
or like true freaks, like they've been mutated into something.
They're weird.
So you have Brooke Shields, Alex Winter. We know him from Bill and Ted's.
Yep.
Which he's part of the. I think he was part of the directing team on this movie as well.
Okay.
It's one of his movies. Keanu Reeves, uncredited as a cow.
What?
Mr. T as the bearded woman. I always forget how to say his last name. Bobcat.
Goldwaith.
He's a sock. He's a talking sock.
Come on,
And
man.
Randy Quaid.
Really?
Randy Quaid is the guy.
Oh.
Is the mad scientist.
Of course he is.
And he's got henchmen that are big, just big eyeballs. And when they
So weird.
these
dude.
guys, in order to take him down, they just throw dirt onto the eyeballs, and he goes, "Damn my eyes!"
Oh, come on.
So yeah,
That was a good pick.
I fucking love that movie. My sister owns it on DVD.
Awesome.
And it's actually kind of difficult to track down.
Divida.
So I tried to keep it. I tried to borrow it, and then just never gave it back. And she asked for it back. Motherfucker. Yeah.
Well, that's good. Now, see, I have so many written down here now. Now I have to watch all these movies.
I know. We got a lot of movies to watch.
My number one from 2010. It's a horror movie, but it's the weirdest premised horror movie ever. It's weirder than Human Centipede.
Ooh.
Human Centipede is weird, but not as weird as this. Rubber. Have you
Never
ever heard of
seen
Rubber?
it.
I've heard
Have
of
you
Blubber.
Have you heard of Rubber?
I've heard of Blubber.
No.
So Rubber is about a killer tire. It's a tire that kills people.
What?
It's a sentient tire that one day it just like you see this, it's just a still shot on this rubber tire, for a car, and you just see it like kind of shake in the dirt and just shake, and then all of a sudden it pops up and it just starts rolling. And what its power is, it shakes and it vibrates and then it blows people's heads off.
What?
And it just it kills hell of people in this like little, like it looks like it's a New Mexico town, like a town in New Mexico.
That's
It's
weird.
Weird. It's the strangest movie, and it's.
I don't feel like I could be entertained throughout a whole movie.
I
about
need
a
you
tire.
to. I need you to watch it. It's really good.
2 hours and 25 minutes.
No way.
Oh, that's the trailer. 2 minutes and 25 seconds.
I was thinking
I
about
was like,
watching,
what?
or I was thinking about almost putting on my list was Tremors.
Oh, Tremors.
Yeah, but it's not like.
But I didn't feel it was weird.
Yeah.
I just felt the concept of it was weird. But
But yeah, if you guys are ever bored and want to watch something strange and have like
Rubber.
kind of a fetish about rubber tires,
Yeah.
watch the movie Rubber.
I figure that
So
anybody, most of our lists can probably work for movies on Halloween,
Right.
So you'd be able to watch them then. You've got
Oh,
a
yeah.
list.
Just
of
the movie.
weird
Just
movies
you've
to
seen
pick.
the movie poster. It's just so
The movie
funny.
poster
You
looks
just see a
so
tire.
It's a fucking tire.
Yeah, and he goes on. They go on a chase. A cop is chasing the tire, and there's no
so
rim in
bad.
it. It's so good. Yeah, you see it it becomes sentient, and then it realizes it's sentient. Can't talk. It doesn't talk or anything, and then it tries to. It like, kind of rolls. It learns how to roll by itself, like a baby like learns how to walk,
Yeah.
and then. It
And then starts to kill.
It starts to shake and it blows up a bird.
But then it comes back.
What do
Right.
you mean?
Once it
Just
blows up, it
think
only
about
blows up
this.
once. It's
Dead.
dead. It's done.
No. The tire doesn't. No, the bird. He looks at this
Oh,
bird and he
okay,
shakes,
got
and
it.
this little crow, this blackbird, just blows up.
can you imagine?
Oh my god, it's so good.
Just imagine you're an executive
Sure.
at a place.
Okay, I got this great idea
I got this great idea about a tire
that kills people.
that kills people.
It's
It
so
shakes a little and a bird blows up.
We're gonna make millions.
Yeah.
good.
This is gonna be, we're gonna make a trilogy out of this. It's gonna be
This
the
is the
biggest of all
next
time.
Star Wars.
This is This is the next Sharknado.
Yeah, that one has gone for too long.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's my number one. It's really good. We should watch the trailer after the show. But yeah.
Nice.
All right,
Top 5.
that was all we got for our top
dear.
5. You guys have anything else?
I don't
to
think
say?
so.
No,
Before we end this?
I'm still getting a little upset at you guys. I've yet to see an iTunes review.
Yep, that's true.
We keep waiting and waiting and waiting.
The more iTunes reviews we get, whatever you have to say, just say anything. Any 5 stars 5 stars is please. It grows the show. I'm telling you, this isn't like fake. This is literally the best way to get us recognized on iTunes. We get up in the charts, the more reviews we get. That's
Here.
legit.
Let Look at this, guys.
Please.
We just heard that a podcast that isn't nearly on our level, not even fucking close, reached the top 100 on Apple's iTunes iTunes.
On iTunes, yeah.
So what the fuck?
I know.
Why are we not getting this?
It's
This
upsetting.
is some bullshit.
It happens.
Yeah.
So
So
just
We
more
give you
iTunes
guys
reviews,
great
guys.
content.
I don't even care about emails right
we
now.
don't even
Just
miss a week.
iTunes review. Right.
Yeah, we have never
We're here
missed a week.
We're on episode 67.
67.
Yes.
That's a lot. That's more than
That's
5.
more than I've done. I've stayed consistent on anything in my life.
I've never done anything
Never.
67 weeks in a row. Ever.
way.
Nothing.
I'm thinking about it now, and when we started the podcast, we had a friend that said this podcast wouldn't go on because I wasn't not respectful, but I didn't commit to things. I've committed to this
Oh,
bitch.
yeah.
That's true.
God damn it.
You have been very committal.
He is committed.
I'm a little committal.
Yeah,
Just a
you're
little committal.
usually very non-committal.
I know.
Itty bitty committee.
I love this
Itty
show.
bitty titty committee.
Oh dear. But yeah, so please, iTunes reviews, everybody, anybody. Thank you.
Make
thank
sure you
thank
guys check us out on hardlyheroes.com.
Booyah.
Well, and if we're doing something wrong,
Right? Tell us.
Let us know.
Yeah.
We'd like to fix it. We'd like to make the show better.
I mean, you guys have heard the other emails. We always get blasted
Yeah.
and yelled at.
If you don't want me to say Dick Mark every show, I won't say it anymore. But I think it's funny.
Dick Mark.
Dick Mark.
Yeah.
So where can they find us?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, they can find us at hardlyheroes.com. They can
Right.
find us on Facebook at Hardly Heroes. They can find us on Instagram at Hardly Heroes. They can find us on Twitter at Hardly Heroes.
One.
Good job, guys.
I'm glad we
And
said it at the same time.
Now on YouTube
Yes.
at Hardly Heroes.
Yeah.
Granted, it's just our logo with our audio playing, but we're there.
Yeah. If you only have YouTube to listen to our episodes, well then guess
Yeah,
what?
if-
They're on there.
If you have YouTube
At least
Red,
2.
perfect. You can listen to the show.
Yeah.
Because you can just turn on iTunes Red, close your phone, listen. Perfect.
Listen.
Done.
Listen.
That's it.
Yeah, but I do have one big thing.
Yeah.
Always remember that.
Disclaimer, they don't know shit.
You guys have a good night.
See ya.
Bye.